actually be onto something, because we're here at Portmoak. It looks pretty nice. We've got the gliders parked up there in front of us. And we're not stuck in a building, guys! We're not stuck in a building! Crazy! Fucking crazy! So let's remove the engine covers, and hopefully for the last time today, and I think this is probably going to be the last time today, because I know that it's not fun when your streamer is constantly complaining about things, and that's kind of where we're at the minute. Is that, you know, we've been, I think it's fair to say we've been let down by the game today. We've had visual bugs, we've had game mechanics bugs, we've had more game mechanics bugs, so yeah, not really the best experience, but here we go. It comes back to what I was saying before. So like when we tried Flight Simulator 2024 a couple of days after it came out, my feedback from the... You underestimate the power of the Schadenfreude. I've got no idea what that is. Yeah, as I said last time out, it really does feel like this is an early access game. That's kind of the problem. It's a full release, and I paid £200 for this game, because I got the Aviator edition, because I actually sat and did the math. It was cheaper for me to get all of the add-ons that I wanted through the Aviator edition than it was for me to buy them separately. So I paid £200 for this, and it claims to be a full release, and it is just not. Functionally, it is an early access game that's kind of filled with buggy wuggies. Alright. Anyway, we have a chance to do this properly, okay? Because we're not stuck in a building. So let's do this properly. So we have to do our pre-flight checks. So let's go to the checklist. So let's do this one. So the pre-flight inspection, the P-top cover is removed. And then we're going to go into the aircraft very briefly. And we're going to go first person. And we are going to do this properly. So the parking brake is set. We're going to remove the yoke so we can actually see. So the parking brake is set. That's fine. The ignition switch is off. Avionics master is off. Master switches are off. Primary flight display. Oh, hang on. So master switch now comes to the on. Said on. Said on. Okay, so the primary flight display comes on. The reason why we do this is because we want to check the fuel quantity. So if we zoom in on fuel quantity, right and left tanks are sitting just under 10. So that's fine. Fuel quantity is there. Verify that there's no annunciators. That's fine. We've done that one. Oil pressure annunciator. Verify that the annunciator is shown. So yes, we do have oil pressure. Low vacuum annunciator, we've got that one. Low voltage annunciator, we've got that one. Master switch is now going to go into the off position. And the elevator trim is going to be set for taking off. So here we go, let's line it up with this one. So yeah, I've got two ways of setting my elevator trim. And one of them, this just doesn't work like it used to. So I've got this little kind of scroll wheel on the side of my my joystick, and it's really unreliable. Like this is, it only starts working if I like flick it for a few seconds. The only thing with this is it's quite like it's really quite sensitive. Anyway, we're going to set the trim for takeoff, which we have now done. And then fuel selector valves are going to go into the both position. Static pressure alternators should be in the off position, and it is in the off position. That is fine. That is us done for inside the aircraft for the moment. I didn't mean to accidentally flick this. So we are going to grab yieldy handle. I said yieldy handle. And we are going to bippity boppity and get at this property. All right, okay, fine. So now we move on to the pre-flight check. So the empennage, the enjoyment of watching streamers suffer. Okay, Jesus. So check the control surfaces are free and in good condition. So the elevators are pretty banging. The rudder is fine. The elevator trim tab is set. So you can see actually now that we have actually set the elevator trim tab, you can see very briefly how very slightly how it's dropped there. I can't fucking. Okay, it's actually easier to see with the blue thing, but you can see there's a bit of a gap there where the trim tab is actually activated. Next thing we need to check is the aileron. So yeah, I'm still having this bug that a bit of a problem. I forget, is there a run button? It's not shift. Okay, I'm not sure if there's a run button. Okay, we'll check the elevator. The ailerons on this side, which we've now done. So they're all fine. Control surfaces are fine. The trim tab is set. The antennas are secure. That is not something that you can check, and it is displayed in the menu by not having an eye icon. So coming over to the right wing, we've checked that the aileron is free, and we will now check the flap. So we'll have a good look at the flap, and it is fine. So the right wing, we're going to check the strut and the wheel. So they are fine. We're going to come round to the nose. So the air inlet is clear of obstruction. Propeller is secure. That's not something we can check. The oil level, apparently we can check this. Where's the oil cap? Where would I find? Oh, okay. So let's open this. Ah, so there's a dipstick. Here we go. Let's look at the dipstick. So there is oil gauge, oil quantity. Oil quantity is fine. So let's close the dipstick. And we'll check the nose wheel strut and tire. Nice. So yeah, there's quite a lot involved with getting an aircraft ready for flight, as you can expect. So the landing lights are nice and intact, so that's fine. But then if any one of these things goes wrong because you haven't checked it properly, can cause catastrophic failures within the airliner community. Like, let's say that somebody'd come in overnight and spray painted over your landing lights. You know, if you're at a small airfield that isn't controlled by air traffic control, an aircraft might not see you coming. If you've never been flying in a small aircraft, it is really fucking hard to see other aircraft in the air. So, like, just like the simple shit like this, if it gets missed, can cause massive issues. So all we have to do now is check the flap, and we should be good. So we've done check the flap. We are happy with that one. Cool. So now we can go back inside our aircraft and get ready to board our passengers. Oh, we need to reset our camera. So resetting the camera, and then we can board our passengers. Doop.
Send the gas.
Roger that.
Roger that. All right, close this for a bit. They're in the back. God, I feel like a fucking chauffeur. Well, I don't have to worry about briefing them because you know, there's not really any controls that they can touch. Basically, if it all goes tits up, what was the chicken run thing of put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye? Okay, before starting, all electrical equipment is off. Avionics master off. Fuel shut-off valve should be open, and it is. So we're going to start the engine. Do we not have to put? Yeah, okay, we do. That's fine. Okay, fine. So our mixture should be pretty far back one. Okay, so the throttle should be open about a 1/4 inch, which is like half a centimeter, so that's fine. The mixture should be in the idle cutout position, and it is. Standby battery should now be in the arm position, and it is. Power is going to come on, and we're going to check that there is no annunciators through any of the engine gauges. There's no red X's, so we're happy with that one. Master switch is going to go now into the on position for both the battery and the alternator. And we are going to put the beacon light on to signal that we are going to start the engine. Outside air temperature is 15 degrees C, which is not realistic for Scotland in fucking December. I think it was -2 a couple of days ago or something. It's actually quite warm today, but I think like 5 degrees warm. Okay, so the ignition switch is going to go into the start position, so I'm going to set it on both. Okay. So we are going to start the ignition, and as we do this, we're going to feed mixture until the engine comes on.
This may be just another day at the office for you, Captain, but for everyone here, it's a special occasion.
And we're just going to
today's flight, you're taking Jane, one of our friends, and one of her colleagues over Glenrothes.
Glenrothes.
If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff.
All right.
Engine started. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, fine. Let's check. Oil pressure is now in the good position. Low voltage annunciator has cleared. Navigation lights are going to go on. Avionics lights are now. Avionics switches are going to go on for the buses. Cheerleader, yeah. Let's go. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that one, so that is fine. So the parking brake is set. The flight controls are free and sugary. Okay. So that's fine. Instrument panels, yeah, that's fine. Barometer, we're just Hail Marying it because we don't know what it is. Actually, do we have the option for ATIS? No. So at big airports, they have like an automated weather information service, which is basically it's like an automated readout of what the weather is, if there's any special notices. And there's actually a little secret password they put in there. So as the commercial pilot, you can't just say, yeah, I'm just not gonna fucking listen to that at all. Because there's a passphrase that changes every like 20 minutes or half an hour or something. That's updated with the weather in the ATIS, and it will tell you what the password is. And if you don't read back the correct password to the controllers, they will not give you permission to take off. Okay, so standby altimeter is set. Yeah, standby instruments are fine. Fuel quantity we checked earlier. The mixture is indeed full. Fuel selector is on both, which we are happy with. The throttle we're now going to scale back to nothing. Magnetos are. Oh, hang on. We forgot. So we forgot to do one of the magneto tests earlier. Okay, hang on. So let's do this properly. Okay. So what we're going to do with the parking brake on is we're now going to advance the throttle until it reads about 1800 RPM, okay? And then if we switch the magnetos from both to just one, there is a drop of no more than 150. So that's fine. Let's go back to both. Let's idle the throttle. Vacuum gauge is fine. We never found that one. The annunciator panel is nice and clear, which is good. Throttle is idle. Well, it's not supposed to be idle, but I don't care. Communication, so we're going to set the communication frequency now. Nav frequency, we don't need. We do not have transponders. Flaps should be in the -10 position. So wait, what? I wish I told you what they are. So this is apparently 10 degrees. So how many steps are there? Okay. So it's a bit mismatched. This icon's a bit mismatched, but this is flaps full. This is flaps 20, and then this is flap 10, even though it says 0. But yeah, okay, fine. So flaps are set, strobe lights are now in the on position, brakes are released, and we are ready to go. Yep, okay, fine. Yep, so we can ignore the rest of this for the rest of the thing. It is time to go. Fine.
Echo Golf, Yankee Victor Traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha is taxiing to runway 10L.
So this is going to be our first time operating from a grass.
Hi.
I keep saying glass.
Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Jane.
Hi, Jane.
I'm thrilled to fly over Glenrothes with you. Our office is somewhere in this area. We hope we'll be able to say hello to the team from above.
I'm thrilled for
Hey
you
there,
to shut up.
I'm Claire. It's so great hanging out with you today. By
Jesus.
hanging out, I mean flying.
Jesus Christ, these guys are so fucking peppy. I don't like it. Yeah, there is. This is quite, hang on a second. If we do this and then go to free cam. Yeah. So Portmoak is actually quite a big field. So this is the kind of glider parking area. So you can see you've got like the, okay. I don't know why this is spawned in, but there are no jet aircraft that take off from Portmoak, so we're just going to ignore that one entirely. But this here, well, that's external power, but there should be some glider launch. Oh, there you go. There's your glider launch equipment over there. So yeah, this is a winch launch glider aircraft facility. There are some light aircraft that take off from here. Not any jet aircraft, but, you know, Microsoft Flight Simulator doesn't know that. This is not a handcrafted airport, so traffic isn't tweaked in that regard. But yeah, so this is the winch launcher 5000 for absolutely propelling aircraft into the air. So if we go up into the sky, you can see for a grass airstrip that this is actually quite a big complex. Oh fuck, okay, I thought. So this area here is the left runway. Hate that the mouse doesn't bind to the game. So yeah, so this is the left runway, and then the right runway is over here, and it is just connected by grass, you know. So it doesn't look like much, but actually it's quite big for just a simple grass airstrip. So it has two parallel runways that are yeah, that are both grass. Did we remember and put our taxi lights on? Nope, we didn't. Put our landing lights on as well. Awesome. Yeah, it's quite the facility. Quite the facility. Do. Let's go. Yeah, I really do hope in the future you get the opportunity to not have to deal with the these like taxi ribbons and things, because I'm sure I've spoken about this before, but I do prefer realism over everything else. You know, within reason, but yeah. Alright, let's announce our takeoff to depart. Let's just use that. Fuck it. YOLO. Alright, enter the runway.
Echo Golf, Yankee Victor Traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha taking off runway 10L straight out departure.
When do we start?
Shut up! God, these guys are irritating. Okay, so we're currently on runway 10. Don't worry, we're not gonna take off the opposite direction. I'm just using this to get some speed. I don't recall. Okay, so looking at the windsocks are pretty good because they tell you not only the direction, but each one of those colored segments, when it is full, it tells you what the speed is. So it looks like we approximately have a 5-knot wind that is coming in at approximately 45-degree crosswind to the runway direction. So we'll have a little bit of crosswinds, not much, which to make the takeoff nice and fun. But yeah, this is going to be quite interesting because this is going to be the first grass field landing I think I've actually done in Flight Simulator. I used to do lots in FSX, but yeah, I haven't done one in the new Flight Simulators. I've done them in a glider, but that's kind of different because like it doesn't really matter where you put a glider down. But yeah. Powered flight is kind of interesting because you don't have the VASIs or the PAPIs to indicate if you're high or low. It's just an absolute Hail Mary into the dirt. And hope you don't crash at the other end. You know something? I think this is actually runway 10 right. Because left is over that way. Yeah, this has got the runway numbering wrong. Huh. Because I was thinking this math isn't mathing, but yeah. Yeah, it really. Wait a minute. No. Yeah, no, it does. It does have this wrong. Because this is runway 28 left, which makes the runway that we're going to be taking off from 10 right. Anyway, fuck it, the game's telling us to take off from here. Let's take off from here. Make a U-turn to align with runway 10. Okay. Let's check, make sure everything is set. Everything is absolutely set. Taxi lights are now going to come off. Instant. Let's ride. Alright, might get a little bit bumpy, but we should be good. So I'm feeling that crosswind a little bit. So 40 knots. 50 knots. Rotate at 55, so a gentle up. There we go, we have
We're
uppies.
leaving the ground behind. What a rush.
Crazy how nature do that. Alright, so we're aiming for 850 feet. We can raise the flaps, which we are now going to do. And here we go. How nice is this? So we're going for 850 feet, which we're actually going to get about now. And so we're going to scale the engine back a little bit. We are going to, so we're going to try and trim the aircraft for level flight. I could use the autopilot. This does have an autopilot, but we're better than that. We are better than that. I'm being very gentle with my adjustments.
Quick, a photo.
A photo. Okay, we are trimmed now for level flight. I wonder actually, see if we go into the settings here. Settings. So now that we're here, if we go into the assistances. Ooh, okay, that's a handy one. Toggle visual assistances display. Yeah, okay. I need a bit of paper. Let's see. Display. Okay, fine. So let's see on the keyboard. Toggle Fine, we don't have a key for that. Okay. I think I might end up assigning a key for this somewhere. Yeah, I'm not sure what I will do. Or just not actually, fuck it. Let's go to the throttle. Am I using you for anything? Oh, you're reverse thrust. Yeah, we don't we don't want to set that one. We do not want to set that one. I feel like I need another like button board. You know, when I got this throttle quadrant, I was thinking that I would not run out of I was thinking that I was not going to run out of buttons. And I'm running out of buttons, guys. Run out of buttons. Okay, so now if I do this, that's so much nicer. Also, my set for level flight didn't work.
Now the streets. Never expected to see all this.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
I recognize everything down there.
Well, if you recognize everything in Fife, then I'm sorry for your loss. Jesus. At a speed of 160 kilometers an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna wait until it tells me. Why is it giving me in kilometers an hour? Okay, so it's 80 knots is what I want to try and maintain. Okay. So 80 knots, and we're gonna enter this little pattern so that you can see fucking Leslie. Now this should go a lot better than the previous one did. What's up with, I don't get what's up with the music. I don't get what's up with the music. Music's fucking wild then. So let's talk a little bit about the little flight display that we have here.
Red carpet for us. It's breathtaking.
So the little white bar that we can see here is there's two sections to it, right? There's a green and white section, which is where the 80 knot starts, okay? And what the green and white bar means that you are safe to fly when you have you're safe to fly when you have the flaps up, but if you put the flaps down, you aren't going to damage the flaps. In the green zone, you are
No way. I can see my
see your house.
That's awesome.
Nice. In the green zone, you are going too fast.
I think I missed it.
We're so lucky to do this together.
In the green zone, you are flying too fast to put the flaps down safely. If you lower them, there's a chance the flaps may get stuck or they may become damaged as they come down. Meanwhile, at the bottom, so you can see at 50 knots, there is an all-white bar, and that means if you have the flaps up, you will stall the aircraft, which means you will lose lift over the wings, and you will go down like an aggravated sack of potatoes, which you kind of don't really fucking want. So yeah, that's not what you want. The red zone is basically it doesn't matter what flaps you have down, you will stall. So you don't want that one, right? Okay, let's get this back up now that those two have finally stopped stammering, and we're going to nearest airport, and we are going to go to Portmoak. Select the runway for landing. So I'm slightly nervous about this.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So Jane, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
You made our day, Captain.
Echo Golf, Yankee Victor, traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot, Kilo Alpha, 3 miles east 1600. Fort inbound to land runway 10L.
So we are going to land on runway 10 left, which I have a weird feeling is going to turn out to be 10 right. In fact, I can already see from the way that these little icons are going that it is definitely 10 left that we're going to. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to slow the aircraft down just a little bit more. So we're currently at 1,600 feet and we are well trimmed for this. Now, I feel this game has a really bad habit of taking you in way too high. So I'm going to turn this off. We're doing what I say. I'm the fucking pilot, right? I'm the pilot. I mean, I know it's taking us in too high, because remember what it said earlier, that circuits are normally, what, 1,000 feet above ground level, and here we are basically like 1,500 feet in the fucking sky, right? So, you know, I can already tell that we are too much. So, we've passed the landing zone here. So basically, what my intention is to get to this little island. And then start circling back. So I'm going to kill the throttle a bit just now, and we're going to get ready for the Flappy Boys, boy. So you can see with the aircraft trimmed as it is that we are now bleeding speed, and we're now starting to bleed height as well, which is fine. That in front of us is actually the remains of another airfield, which I think actually does have an airfield at it, but I'm not sure. So we're now below 85 knots, which means we can go flap stage 1. And we're going to open the communications panel, and we are going to say something. I don't actually know what we're going to say, to be honest. Oh, it doesn't give us a choice for base lag. Oh no, it does. Okay.
Echo Golf, Yankee Victor Traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha is on base runway 10L.
Cool. So we are on the base leg, and we are going to come over. And I can see the landing field. So 10, if I use my mouse, 10 left is over here. 10 right is here. But if I put this on, we are landing on 10 left. Okay? So I don't know what's happening here. Right, we are now going to flick down this, and we're going to use communication that we are on final.
Echo Golf, Yankee Victor Traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha is on final runway 10L to land.
No. Well, and then it's final again, apparently. So we're a nice, comfortable 62 knots.
Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha is on final runway 10L to land.
We're on a very slow descent, slightly lower than I would want to be. Main thing is going to be to clear these trees that are in front of me. So we should do that one, no problem. Yeah, okay. And so from here, we are going to kill the throttle, and we can see the landing strip of other aircraft, so we're just going to follow that one. We are going to gently flare the aircraft, as we are now, and wait for the touchdown. Nose gear touchdown.
And a buttery smooth landing for a perfect finish.
Wheel out of the runway. No, it's fucking not. What? Okay. What? I mean, like, we're literally lined up with the winch launcher, so like this is the runway. Oh, I wonder if the game thinks that there's 2 runways in this one section. I wonder if that's what's happening. I wonder if the game thinks this is 10 right and there's actually an unmarked runway over here that it thinks is 10 left. Because that is, I can guarantee you that is not the setup for Portmoak. There is actually a 3rd runway at Portmoak. It's a diagonal one. But yeah, so that's okay. There's something kind of whack about that one, but you know, whatever. It is what it is.
Echo Golf Yankee Victor Traffic Cessna Golf. Lima Foxtrot Kilo Alpha is taxiing to parking.
We'll take the punishment for it, I guess. Okay, note for the future: avoid Portmoak. Land on a grass strip if you want, but maybe one that's only got like a single landing pad. I think it's also unfair in a grass strip because there's also a lot more leeway in a grass strip. What with it being grass, like there's not really, unless it's like a high traffic grass strip airport, then maybe they'll get a bit antsy about you going off the thing. But like grass is grass, right? As long as it's trimmed grass and smooth land, then it's fucking fine. Oh man, this guy's got a power walk. Look at it, power walk. Alright, let's just not absolutely fucking thunder cunt him off the face of the earth with the wing. So let's come into here. We're at the parking stand. Let's park.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool. Well done.
Yeah! Alright, let's get our cabby boy out. Fine. So this is the after landing checklist. So flaps should now be into the up position, which they now are. Post-flight. The parking brake is set. The throttle is set to idle. Electrical equipment should be off. Again, we haven't found where the off switch actually is, so we'll just let them. We'll just let that happen later. Avionics switch. The bus will go off. Mixture will now go to idle cutout, which it now has. And I don't get the chance to complete the rest of the thing. Let me have realism. Runway excursion on landing. Fuck off. No skip bonus. Well, technically we get rank A for that. Yeah, okay, fine.
We could go easy on the team kills.
This spark.
Just saying.
Oh my god.
Are you fucking serious?
Where the fuck did they get there?
What's happening? Oh.
What the fuck? You fucking bitch!
Oh, here he is. Ka-chow!
Get your dilly vegetables.
Strawberry isn't a vegetable, you fucking mortal!
Let's go! Come on! Yeah! Oh!
But I'm looking down to plant the bomb.
Yeah, but he could. Okay, just because you can't see it. Oh! You can say if you want to, you can fuck a hooker. Are we ready for the flesh?
Are you ready for Tony Hawk's Pro Flesh Tunnel?
Throttle down, throttle up.
You're a wanker. Okay, I'm
Oh! Fuck!
What does the army say?
Fuck.
Fuck.
Fuck!
Fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I literally can't move.
I'm spawned in the barrel of water.
You're really fast, and I am very good with ropes. That came out badly. Shut up.
We waited all this fucking time for you to download the game! And you fucking get yourself banned!
Doesn't hit as hard as life does.
Jesus Christ, that was
Okay.
deep. Who hurt you?
Shit.
Say the word exterminate.
Just up, down, there, right behind you, up the stairs. There we go.
No, that's my character! Oh! I got it, I got it. Ah! Fuck! Fudge! Oh lord, he's right there! What? Stop the zombie apocalypse, I want to talk about battle steamers! What are you doing, aircraft? Fuck, I'm dead. Not good, not good, not good!
Why is there a planter in the fucking hallway?
Well, because that's what I'm gonna do on my fucking plants, isn't it? Come cannon! Fucking die!
But he talks all like this. No, wait, that's not right. Choity toity woities. That's.
There's a cougar! Oh lord! Oh yes! I shuriken the lights out of that!
Why have I been sent to prison?
Oh, holy fuck! That motherfucker just sank the bus.
Do you have any idea how many broken bones you have?
I'm a jellyfish.
Fuck! Fuck! Fucking dumbass.
God damn it!
Absolute fucking.
Why did that not go through?
Cause you suck. What the moon doing? Bitch, I can't be outnumbered. I don't know how to count.
That's a fucking threat.
Okay. Then beat them the balloon. Oh, I thought you were gonna hit us up with the Roger Roger in that voice.
Roger, Roger.
Speed sign. You... Fucking hard mode.
Ah, you bitch!
Ah, okay, that's no bueno. This is no bueno. This is very no bueno. All right, let's just abandon.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh! Can we handbrake this with all the people inside? Oh, fuck yeah, we can. Fuck yeah.